delicious.
Here's a map of the vegan street we're going to cycle to in District 8. There's like 6, 7, 8 of them, I can't remember. Anyway, here's the video. Saigon has a lot of districts, and one of those forgotten districts what hardly anyone goes to is District 8. That's where we're going now. In District 8 they have a vegan street. I can't remember how many vegan restaurants are on this little tiny street. I don't know, 6 or 7, maybe more. Anyway, we're going to cycle there on my bicycle and have a look. At the moment, we're on one of the bigger streets in District 1 called Trong Hon Dao. You can tell it's built by the French, by the big tree-lined kind of boulevard avenue, what it looks like. 3 lanes each way. Anyway, on the right is the backpack area. Anyway, we're going to continue on Trong Hon Dao, heading towards District 5. We're in District 1 at the moment. District 5 is like Chinatown. But we're going to go into District 5 a little bit, then we're going to take the second bridge on the left. Most importantly, I want to know how the hell are so many people going about every day, going here, going there, going everywhere on the bicycles, sorry, not on the bicycles, mostly on the motorbikes. Where are they going? The streets of Saigon are always busy with people going everywhere. But one thing you don't really see is people walking. No one hardly walks. It's too hot, they say. Nah, you're too lazy. I love cycling and I love walking, but I'm really fat. Do you know why I'm fat? Because I love beer. Beer in Vietnam, roughly about 30p a pint. It's so cheap. Yeah, how much does a pint of beer cost in England now? Anyway, so it's here about 10,000 dong for a can, sorry, well, not for a pint. Anyway, we're coming up to the first major junction. If we turn left, we're going towards District 8, but we're not going to go on the first bridge. We're going to go on the second bridge. So we're going to turn District 5. We're going to head into soon. So we're going to go over this big junction. Yeah, left there, just about to make out the bridge, but continue. Now we're in District 5. We're not in District 1 anymore. So we're going to come up to another junction, and at this junction we're going to turn left. Going to follow a lot of people. Yeah, District 8. Haven't been there for quite a while now, but I like District 8. No tourists there, hardly any foreigners. When they see me, this big fat bald white man on a bicycle, a lot of people stare. Sometimes they nearly crash their motorbike staring at this strange thing called me. I've got to talk on this video for about 15-16 minutes. I wonder if I can absolutely talk non-stop. It's worth a try, isn't it? Hey, look, there you go. Look at the health and safety of that guy on his motorbike with those big pipes. Anyway, we're going to come up towards the bridge in a second. On the right, there's a building site. It's been a building site like that for years. I've been here 20 years, and that's always been there. Yeah, I've got to push myself up on this little bridge soon. I've got to push up my 96 kilos. I'm about 20 kilos overweight because the beer's so cheap. That's why. I mean, I'm vegan. I should be really, really skinny. I cycle a lot. I walk a lot. I do weights a lot. Here we go. Look, got to go around. You go around them. Yeah, the traffic rules here are a lot different than they are in England. Yeah, no one stops for no one. Everyone goes around each other. Unbelievable. Yeah, I call this mindful meditation. How not to die on the roads. That's all I think about. How not to die. Yeah, I don't think about anything else. I don't think about, oh, I've got to do laundry later. Oh, I wonder what's for dinner. I don't think any of that shit. I think that's how not to die. Unless I see a beautiful lady. Sometimes I do nearly die because I see a beautiful lady and I nearly crash my bicycle. Anyway, going up this bridge, pushing my 96 kilos. At the top of the bridge, you can turn right. We're in District 8 in a second. Once we go over this road and river, canal thing, we're in District 8. And the first right, it's District 8, but it's like little islands, about 6 or 7 of them. They're all connected by little bridges and a couple of tunnels. There's a few decent vegan restaurants in over that way, but we're going to continue straight, not turn right, and straight. And then just after the bridge, we're going to come to the vegan street. As I said, about 6 or 7 or 8, maybe even more, maybe double digits vegan restaurants. You've got nice little comfortable restaurants, some with AC, some of the stalls out. Hawker stalls just out on the street. Some of them selling banh mi and coffees. Banh mi is like the ultimate sandwich. You got to thank the French for a couple of things. Coffee culture here. Vietnamese do love coffee, and they like to eat bread, especially banh mi. You got to thank the French for that. But thank the French, really. Some of the things you should really thank them for is that, nothing else, to be honest. Yeah, that's a big road there called Phu Van Kiet. It's one of my favourite cycling routes, and there's the canal. As soon as we pass over this, we're in District 8. There's a lot of Christians in District 8 for some reason. There's a lot of churches, but there are a lot of vegan restaurants as well. I don't know why that happened. This street we're going to, the vegan street, there aren't any temples or pagodas, if my memory serves me correctly. Anyway, look, you turn right there, you go to the little islands of District 8. They don't look like islands, but they are islands. They're very urban. Lots of houses and restaurants. Yeah, Saigon, most of the restaurants are out on the main streets, cafes as well, shops. You never go hungry. There's some places that are 24 hours. In England, you got to go a mile sometimes to find a restaurant. Here, everywhere. And cheap. And we're going to go down this bridge. Yeah, well, this is District 8. Just after the bridge, we can continue straight. We can turn left. There's a few vegan restaurants scattered around. We can turn right. There's a few other vegan restaurants scattered around. But we're aiming for the vegan street. I can't remember the name of it, but I just remember there's a lot of vegan restaurants there. So we're going to continue straight in a minute. By the way, there's a restaurant just before the street on the left, and then there's another vegan restaurant at the end of the street. They kind of garden the vegan street themselves. Yeah, we're going to cross over. Remember, we go around each other. You don't stop for no one. People look at her, she's going the wrong way. You come up on the left, very nice vegan restaurant, Vietnamese vegan restaurant. I've actually been to this one before. It's very nice. It's got AC, air conditioned. And we've got a few other exactly the same menu, exactly the same look restaurants, all scattered around Saigon. I went to one the other day, same people. I went to in Phường district. There we go. That is number 1. Yeah, very nice vegan food in that one, Vietnamese vegan food. We're coming up to the street now. Something Dang, if my memory serves me correctly. Dang Chat, that's it. Forgive my Vietnamese pronunciation. Anyway, I'm going to get off my bicycle and we're going to walk. And we're going to find the first vegan restaurant, stall, that kind of thing. There we go. There's the first one. Right there on the left. You can just about see it. That's it there. They sell things like banh mi sandwiches. They sell gom chai, which is the fastest fast food in the world. From pointing to picking to packing, less than a minute. Yeah, take away only. Got a few plastic chairs. You want to sit down and eat. Right, that's what. So number 2 now. Right, let's find number 3. I think it's on the left as well. I should have crossed over, to be honest, make it more clearly so we can see in this video. And if you like people, you're never going to be lonely here in Saigon. Alright, there's the third one. It's a vegan stall. Press pause now. You want to look to see what they sell. They sell like noodles and stuff. There's the 4th one. That's a banh mi stall right over there. They sell bread. And yeah, we'll continue. So that's 4 already. Not bad, eh? This street, the length is not that long. Maybe about 300-400 meters. It's going to take me about 6-7 minutes to walk it. Maybe even less. It's a tiny street, but lots of vegan restaurants. Of course, there's other restaurants on the street as well, and cafes as well. Yeah, you're never going to be lonely in Saigon. There's another one. Press pause now. I want to see what they sell. Gom tam, which is like a vegan gom tam, so it's broken rice and vegan fake meat. Normally pork, fake vegan pork. Yeah, I know. Us vegans are weird. Well, we're not. You're weird. You eat meat. We're normal. You're fucking mental, to be honest. Yeah, we're going to come up again to another one very soon, if my memory serves me correctly. On the left or the right, I can't remember. Yeah, why there's so many motorbike? People going here, going there, going every freaking where. There's another one. What number is that? Number 6. Yeah, they sell. I can't remember what they sell. Press pause to have a look to see what they sell. Yeah, and food is cheap. Roughly on these kind of restaurants, about $1, 25,000 dong. What can you get for that in England? There's another chai, C-H-A-Y. Chai means vegan, vegetarian. Yeah, I've been to that restaurant for pretty decent. Yeah, chai, C-H-A-Y. No accent on it. Means vegan, vegetarian. Chai can also be fire, spicy, snail, and other words as well. If they've got no accent or lines on the vowels, it's going to be the vegan one. So be careful if you go to these restaurants. You could be ordering snail. There's a little stall there. She's just selling noodles on the street. Right there, you can just about make it out. No, right there, little vegan stall. That's 8 already. Unbelievable. Yeah, pop down here for a feed, some vegan food, and very nearby is a nice shopping mall, about literally 5 minutes by motorbike. I think it's an Aeon Mall. Yeah, go have a feed here, and then go to the shopping mall. Escape Saigon's heat. Man, I filmed this about 8:30 in the morning. It's 30 degrees already. Friggin' hot. I'm sweating. I had a shower this morning, but after this, I think I have to go back home soon and have another freaking shower. Unbelievable. Great. In England, most of the weather is cold. I hate cold. I love hot. I'd rather be sweating them off than freezing them off. Yeah. How about you? Do you like the cold? I don't. Do you like the heat? I do. I wonder many people on these motorbikes are actually only on the motorbike for like less than 1 minute, because I hardly ever see people walking. Look at that. See anyone walking there? Nah. I bet some of them only just live around the corner, but they can't be bothered walking. Yeah. A lot of people are lazy here. I used to do that in England in my car. I used to get in my car, start the engine, drive literally 2 minutes to the shop, buy my stuff and drive back again. Yeah, I was lazy. In Saigon, I don't like to be lazy. I love cycling and I love walking. Yeah. We'll come up to another vegan restaurant any minute now, I think. I can't remember. Yeah, I'm pretty hungry by now. I'm going to stop at the next restaurant, order some vegan food for takeaway. Yeah. Let's see what I'm going to order, hey? I must have put at least 300 or 400 vegan / vegetarian restaurants on some social media apps like Happy Cow. And I've updated Google Maps a lot as well. Yeah, Saigon is definitely the best city in the world for vegans, i.e. for noodles and rice dishes. But where are the snacks? Where are the chocolate bars? Where are the crisps? It's so difficult to get some junk food like that in the shops in Saigon. Chocolate bars, crisps, ice creams is almost virtually impossible. Some shops do import the very expensive ones, like the Magnums, bigger Magnum, but they're so expensive here. There you go. There's another chai restaurant. What's that? Number 8, number 9? I can't remember now. Yeah, I've been to this restaurant many years ago, about 2 or 3 years ago, and I was pretty impressed. Number 9. Yeah, I'm going to order a com chai for takeaway. Friendly old man there. Doesn't mind me filming. Couple of ladies in there eating some vegan food. There's the com chai, fake meats, overboiled vegetables, lots of tofu items as well. Look at all that, massive selection. So what you do, get yourself a dollop of rice, chuck it on in your plastic container, polystyrene container, and then just choose what you want. Yeah, so I just pick a bit of this, pick a bit of that. So, I mean, you've got a handsome man, very handsome. You know, bald men are the alpha males. Look, you've got Vin Diesel, Jason Statham, Bruce Willis back in the day, Homer Simpson, and me. Yeah, so I'm going to pick some of this stuff. You know how much it cost me? For this, 35,000 dong. Unbelievable. Yeah, 35,000 dong is $1.33. What can $1.33 get you in your country, i.e. in a restaurant, or actually in the store? Yes, Vietnam is very cheap, really cheap to live here, and so easy to be vegan, and hot weather. Love it. And cheap beer, love it even more. And really lovely people, I love it even more. Yeah, for a big city, Saigon is one of the friendliest cities on the planet, to be honest. So easy to be vegan, cheap beer, hot weather, lovely people. Yeah, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Anyway, there's another, as I said earlier, there's one more restaurant, not on the street itself, but at the end on the next street, like a garden of the vegan street itself. So that will be number 10 coming up just after this corner on the other side. And after that, I'm going to cycle home, bring my food back home and eat it and taste test it. Yeah, there's another restaurant right there, Chai. See it? Kon Chai. Number 10. There we go. Number 10. Been in there as well. Been there a couple of years ago. Literally, where that road is, turn left, back on yourself again. You're going to the big shiny Aeon shopping mall. You turn right, which we're doing. We're going back to the bridge we just turned over. And yeah, going back towards District 5 and back to District 1, back to where I live. Yeah, a couple of kids that said hello to me in a second. Brilliant. Last time I heard, the population of Saigon has gone up quite a few million. Now it's about 14 million people. When I first came, it was about 10 million. But apparently now there's 14 million people here. Yeah, that's a lot of human beings. Yeah, it's very, very busy streets. All day, every day. Busy, busy, busy. Very kind of looks like chaos, organised chaos. Yeah, turn right here, come up to the bridge. Yeah, I don't want to bore you. Took this home. There's my com chai, 35,000 dong. Little tofu in there, fake meats, some vegetables, and a dollop of rice. Absolutely delicious. Remember, hit that like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Bye bye. Delicious.